Hey kids, it's Last Username. Today I want to show you a cannon that I invented. I call this the Overkill Cannon. Why is it called the Overkill Cannon? Well, let me show you. That's why. Yes, this is a dispenser cannon, as you can see. Enormously destructive. And there are other dispenser cannons like this that kind of use dispensers in this way, but I wanted to invent one that was very simple and easy to build and practical for real PvP combat, and this is what I came up with. It looks a lot like a whiskey cannon, as you may notice, and it is about as easy to build, only slightly more difficult to build than a whiskey cannon. I'll use a couple extra parts. Let me show you how to build it. Okay, so as I said, it's a pretty easy cannon to make. I've got all the parts that you need in my hotbar right now. I'm going to start with the muzzle block. You can use any of the standard muzzle blocks for this. I use a fence post most of the time. You can use a slab, a ladder, or a trapdoor, or whatever you like. Put that down like that. Pressure plate is optional. It just prevents the water from spilling out. Depends on what it would spill out on below you, whether you want to use that or not. And then you're going to start by screwing up, by building the typical whiskey cannon frame, but you're going to put 3 dispensers here like this. And build the rest of it. Go up like that. Do some locks across like that. That guy on there. Pop that out. Put these 3 there. Then you can put the water in. Put some buttons. And redstone dust, torch, and you're done. Now you just gotta load it. And fire it. Now, when you're putting the TNT in here, you want to be careful to put a piece of TNT there. Why is that there? Okay. You see, if this isn't here, then when this charge activates, it can hop forward and land on here and blow up your cannon. Whiskey cannons avoid that by having the TNT up in front of the charges, so it can't move forward. Since the shots are in these dispensers, you have to put an extra one right there. And the thing is, this dispenser is powered when you shoot the cannon, so it'll activate that TNT. It'll just fall in the pile with the rest. So that's why that's there. And this is it. Now, you can actually use up to 4 charges in this one. And of course, you can only use all the smaller configurations of charges. So like that. Or like that, or like that, or like that, etc., etc., etc. Even like that, to get different distances and different angles and whatnot. So it's a very versatile cannon, just like the whiskey cannon, but it has vastly more destructive power. Vastly. You can actually put even more dispensers if you want. I found that 3 is plenty. I mean, it is the Overkill Cannon, so if you don't really need any more than this, but if you really want like overkill, you can put more dispensers. I'm going to take the TNT out before I place any blocks, because these guys like to activate when you update them, when they get block updates, so just be mindful of that. Put 2 more dispensers. Yeah, see, there you go. That would have been an accident. You can put another piece of dust there and put 2 more dispensers, and then you've got an even more overkill cannon. And of course, with a little extra wiring, you could go just hog wild and put like, you know, two columns of dispensers or whatever and just go crazy. But really, this will probably do you good in most real PvP situations. Uh-oh. And don't do that. That would be how you prevent that from happening. Anyway, you get the idea. So this is it, the Overkill Cannon. It is a lot of fun to use, not a lot of fun to get hit by, but that's how it goes, eh? So if you want to see this guy in action, unfortunately it's hard to find PvP maps that let you get at dispensers, especially on like the Overcast network. All the maps there are afraid to give you dispensers because they're afraid you'll make a barf cannon. Oh no, you know. But it's really not a big deal. On my map, Boombox, map I just made, you do get 3 dispensers in your kit, which conveniently is just what you need to make a cannon like this. So if you want to give this a try, or you want to see me build it, hop on the Overcast network and sometime when we're playing Boombox. Anyway, I'm last username. Don't blow yourself up.